SoundOff, Louisiana's premier television sports talk show, is on deck from the Caesars Sportsbook at Horseshoe Lake Charles. The three wise guys are mic'd up and ready. SoundOff begins now.
Welcome to SoundOff from our new digs here at Caesars Sportsbook, Horseshoe Lake Charles. How's this for new surrounding?
Nice.
Looks nice.
High ceilings.
It is. Nice.
Air, light, all the colors.
Light.
We're situated in what's called the Caesars Sportsbook patio.
Yes.
The giant screens, live sports, all the
Wow.
odds, the spreads, the stats, the numbers, and of course theater seating behind us.
Every
Just
sporting
like
event,
Vegas.
it's on their television, Rick. Everything.
Everything. It's just a wall of live
Wow.
sports. It's great. And again,
Wonderful.
special thanks to
Yes.
all the Horseshoe Lake Charles management, all the big shots, VP, General Manager Russell Deaver,
Good people.
VP Dylan James and their entire team for getting us here. This traveling circus, we
Yes.
like to call it. Getting us here.
One day we can sit down
We're
and
excited.
figure out how many different places we have done this show from.
Your
been a
memory
few.
would probably be better than mine. I lost
Yeah.
track about 10 years
Yeah.
ago. Can't thank the team
We've
enough
enjoyed
here
it,
at Horseshoe Lake Charles for getting us here, and we're going to have a lot of fun.
Can't
as
wait.
the weeks go on, we'll tell you about all the special events and promotions and all the amenities here at Horseshoe Lake Charles and Caesars Sportsbook. It's going to be fun. I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. We got music. We got some construction going
do
on in
have
the back,
some.
but that's
Yeah.
okay.
They keep doing new stuff here.
That's
though.
okay.
That's
All
the
right.
thing.
Let's do what we do.
Woo,
all right.
Rick, it's going to be a long
First
week.
up, gentlemen.
Where do
First
we
up.
start? Where do we start?
I think I found something that McNeese and Alabama have in common. That's number one. Number two,
Oh, wow.
Love knowing what
LSU's
that is.
real deal test is coming quickly, and
Oh,
that
yes,
would be
it
Ole
is.
Miss in
Yes, it
Baton
is.
Rouge. All right, I think we will have some deep, probing thoughts on the Chiefs and the Saints. Kansas City, New Orleans. There's my arm graph for you. All right,
Wow.
the carnage that took place over the weekend in college
Oh,
football.
wow.
We'll get into that. And where do the Houston Astros go from here? And in particular, Alex
Wow.
Bregman. All right, jammed up show. Let's get rolling here because it's fresh. It's
It
fresh
is.
on our mind. The Saints and the Chiefs. Gentlemen,
Saints.
this was a Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid, Spags win.
Do you expect anything different, Rick?
No.
Honestly, no.
No.
Way, Rick. Rick,
They were Allen, Kubiak to a certain degree, they were outcoached.
Unlike McNeese, I'm going to give the Saints a pass.
I don't know.
Because I
I
would
don't
give
know.
them this.
They were on the road against the
It-
Super Bowl champs. I got
Yeah.
you.
Who? That wasn't the Saints. I mean, that was like some of these bowl games where half the team opts out.
It was a mash unit. You're right.
I mean, but I will give the Saints credit. They played their butts off.
Yes.
Let me
Not
say
all-
this.
I'll go
you
there.
know, not
they-
always smart.
No, you're right about that.
But I mean, look, the play of the game for the Saints was the Fat Boy interception.
Yeah.
that was crazy.
That would be Saunders. Yeah,
if
the fat
if
boy.
he would have taken that back all the way,
Oh, that
would
would've
have
Fat
been
Boy's running. I'm saying, who in the hell is that?
324. 324.
Great play.
That's what he weighs.
I'm saying, big boy, go down,
324.
go down. He
No.
goes for 30.
No.
Anyway,
You heard later, he was a
running back, yeah.
He was a high school running
before
back.
he gained
He
200
was.
pounds.
How
Look,
would you like?
to Scooter's point, look, let's balance this out. Kansas City was without Pacheco and Rice. Their two main offensive
Now,
stars
that's scary.
behind
That's
Mahomes.
scary.
And, yeah.
My
Yeah,
biggest
but
thing
as
is
long
this,
as
Rick.
they got Mahomes, they're
They
fine.
got-
My biggest thing is-
But even before he got hurt, and God,
Yeah.
the Saints better hope he's okay. Derek Carr wasn't having a very good game anyway. Now
get on that.
he didn't have any time to throw, but the tone was set with the interception,
Oh.
and that was awful.
Awful.
There's
I
no
was going to
excuse
tell
for
you,
It was awful.
the thing that Saints didn't have an answer for that we all missing, Rick, is Jones, the defensive tackle. No, this dude,
I thought they did well against him
oh
until the
God,
fourth
Rick,
quarter.
no, Rick,
Until the fourth
Rick,
quarter.
Yeah.
He disrupted everything the Saints was doing. Rick, from what I looked at,
I
Rick,
didn't see that.
He was Rick.
I did not see that.
This guy,
I thought
Rick,
they did well against
but
him
Rick,
and that
Carr,
defensive line.
Carr did not feel comfortable
He
the
didn't.
entire night.
No, he didn't.
He
No,
didn't.
But that wasn't really Chris Jones.
Uh,
but now one thing
well-
about Chris Jones, you got to double him.
Yeah.
You got to triple him.
But
I got you on that one. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
that
Look,
was-
it's maddening playing against Patrick Mahomes. They got to him a few times, but he's darting left, right,
No,
up.
he don't care.
You just
You can't catch this guy. You can't catch him.
I don't know what
First
it is.
down runs, throws down the field, hitting receivers.
The understanding that he's got with his receivers is unbelievable, like any other quarterback I've seen in the league, Rick. Look like they know what he's going to do and when he's going to do
three
it.
tight ends.
And it's like, you know, you got Kelsey pitching the ball off to a running. I mean, dude, come on now.
All right, look.
Come on, man.
Defensively, I mean, 4 field goals? How many times did the defense stiffen
really,
up and hold them when they were in the red zone?
That game had a chance to be a lot ugly.
Oh, big time.
It did. It did. No,
In fact, I went into the game thinking it was going to be. I'm watching.
I didn't.
About an hour before the game, kind of, and the little streamer coming across the bottom, and they're listing everybody that's out.
Yeah.
And I thought they were listing the starting lineups for a minute.
But let me
give
Andy Reid credit. He knows where to attack people at the cornerback for 29.
Paulson Adebo.
He had too many pass interference.
Oh my
Rick,
gosh.
that will
He's
kill
a
you.
good player.
Yes, he is. But
player.
Andy Reid, some nights you just have a bad night. And
Well, he's
and
trying to cover the flash.
They kept
come
going
on.
at him, Rick, and you got to credit Andy Reid and him for that, man.
All right.
Andy Reid, best coach in the NFL.
No,
I
it's
think
none
so.
better.
All right, quickly.
That's none better.
Where was Chris Olave? Why is Derek Carr trying to throw the ball to
I don't
Tipton?
know. I don't know.
Throw it to your best receiver, which overall is Chris
Rick,
Olave. I
at this
didn't
point,
get that.
yes, Rick.
Clearly, when you don't have Taysom Hill,
It
to
makes
give
a
you that
difference,
option.
right?
They at one point they were missing 3, not 2, not 1, but 3 starting offensive linemen. Will Harris went down. I mean, it was a mass unit. I'm with you.
That's what I'm saying.
And we're only 5 games in.
Yeah.
All right, we don't want to bury the lead. You brought it up. Derek Carr. Oblique.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
That could be serious.
Do you bring Jameis Winston back? Because the Browns aren't playing him.
No, they're not. No, I think they will be playing him pretty soon.
Oh, my God. We don't want to go there.
They will be playing him
you're
pretty
right,
soon.
though. He got to be ready. And you got Tampa Bay on a short week coming in.
Well, I don't know if it matters if Cam protected him any better than they did.
I thought they did okay to a certain degree. Carr doesn't move well when he's under pressure.
No, he doesn't, Rick.
He just doesn't. He moves
got a lot
up.
of conference play, too.
If you notice that, maybe the Chiefs noticed that.
They notice that indeed. The Max Bar and Grill in Westlake is your one-stop go-to for live sports plus great Louisiana food. A perfect casual dining for the entire family. Steak, burgers, po' boy, seafood, pasta. Weekly specials, of course. The Max Bar is maxed out with your preferred adult beverages, and you can wind down after work or after 18 holes of golf at the National. Make it the Max in Westlake.
And it's good. The Miller Lights win the big game.
You're right, Luke. Miller Lite is less filling and tastes great.
Wait, is this a dream?
No, Luke. This is a Miller Lite commercial.
What are you doing with the Johnson sofa?
They had a pipe break. Water leaked all over.
Really?
I'm a Roto-Rooter plumber.
Really?
We do water cleanup, too.
Really?
Yeah.
Call Roto-Rooter for plumbing and water cleanup.
Locally owned Roto-Rooter of Southwest Louisiana does it all. Plumbing, drain cleaning, and water cleanup.
Now's the perfect time to enjoy your amazing backyard. Unless you have a mosquito problem, contact the experts at J&J Exterminating and take advantage of $50 off initial service. Make this summer the best ever with J&J Exterminating.
J&J Exterminating. Yeah.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment.
Dave's back on.
Coors Light. Choose chill.
We are back, and we're coming to you from our new digs, our new friendly confines.
Love
That
it.
would be Caesar Sportsbook
is
at
beautiful.
Horseshoe
First time
Lake
I've been
Charles.
in here.
It's a beautiful facility,
nice.
beautiful indeed. Normally, our show production is Monday afternoons around the 4 o'clock hour.
Yeah.
Come on by, hang out
We're
with
gonna
us,
be
have
here.
a little fun.
You can see
Don't
us.
bring any rotten tomatoes. If you do, aim it toward the guy in the middle, not toward me, all right? Lord knows.
None.
All right, look.
None.
You
We
come
promise.
down here, you can sign up for the special Caesar Sportsbook reward
Yes.
card, or you can you can join the app. A
They make it
$500 wager at Caesar Sportsbook,
Wow.
either here or the app.
Really?
You're gonna get an exclusive Houston Texans polo.
Are you
We
serious?
don't have a Houston Texans
Wow.
helmet, but we're probably
Wow.
going to get one. All right,
Wow.
we're going to throw the Texans
That's
up
pretty
here.
nice,
We got
man.
room. We got a bigger square table up here.
Yeah.
All right, SoundOff
That's
as usual,
exciting.
presented to you by J&J Exterminating. protecting Louisiana for over 60 years, homes
Yes.
and businesses, of course. Also brought to you by Roto-Rooter of Southwest Louisiana. The
Good friends of the
legendary
show.
name in plumbing, that would be Roto-Rooter, and they have legendary service right here in Southwest Louisiana.
Yes.
That's Roto-Rooter. All right, we kick off round 2. Where do we go? Point blank
where do
question.
we start?
The McNeese Cowboys, going into Houston Christian, were they legitimate or pretenders for the Southland Conference championship, if you
How
will?
bad is Weber State?
I don't think they're that bad.
I don't
All right.
either.
Wow. Clearly, 21-point loss at Houston Christian is inexcusable and embarrassing,
Well,
especially
it's one
where this
thing to
team
get
was.
beat. McNeese should be embarrassed.
They should be. I don't think they were prepared
And,
well.
we can lay that all at Gary Goff, and that's a coach's job.
Had to get them ready.
He has got to get them to play. I mean, it's one thing to get beat. He's got to get them to play harder and smarter than that.
They face planted. They face planted, Kevin. It was that kind of outing. Yeah.
At some point, those players have to.
I
own up
agree.
to that.
You got to hold players accountable, unlike what our colleague over there says. It's all coaching. It's all the sideline. The players.
Coaches,
I'm going to wait for my comment.
You're going to
I'm
wait?
for my
There
comment.
is
I'm gonna wait.
some blame to go around.
Oh, there's a lot of blame.
I mean, because to me, that might have been the worst game of the golf era.
Nah, it's going a little far.
Look, I mean,
the defense reverted back to last year, no doubt.
But
terrible tackle.
But they have better players than those previous.
Good point. All right,
two
chime
years.
in.
There
son.
was
Rick,
no
you're right.
excuse
You're right
for
about
this.
that. They do it better.
When it comes to this, and you know what, there's some blame that can be put on Gary Goff. But at the end of the day, you got to have players that want to buy into the system that Gary Goff is putting out there for them.
Kevin.
And now, come
Kevin.
on now. You got players that's been there, Scooter, right at with the offseason and everything, you're looking at 12 weeks. How can you not play better than what you played on Saturday?
I agree.
How can you not?
I agree.
Rick,
It was
players,
a classic trap game, just like Alabama.
Oh,
We'll get into that.
I don't know about a trap game.
It's a trap game. No, it's a trap game.
Players-
You're coming off a big emotional road win at Weber, just like Alabama was, right? They go to Nashville. That's coming
Rick,
up.
Rick.
And then you face plant like that.
Let me say this, Rick. You've got to have players that's got to buy into what it is that you're doing as a coach. I don't see that. Maybe it's me. I don't see it. Do you see players playing hard? Honestly.
This week, no.
Not on defense. I mean, poor
I mean,
angles.
come on
poor
now.
Houston Christian had
They
over
got
400
beat.
yards rushing.
Rick,
They
how long
got
have they had
beat
football
by a team that plays in a CVS parking lot.
Yeah.
You need cold medicine sometimes. You got to get some nasal
Dude,
spray.
I'm saying, come on, y'all. Come on.
Look.
2 hours away, and this is how you perform?
I know. And look, they had no answer for this. Eli Brick handler led the team in rushing, 300 yards total offense. We're
Rick.
talking Eli Brick handler, not Eli Manning.
Yeah,
And they
yeah.
couldn't stop this guy.
Look,
All right. If
Come
you're
on,
Gary
man.
Goff, what is your message to your team this open date? I mean, I would say the open date comes at a bad time. You don't want to spend 2 weeks, with that in your head.
That's a good, that's a big hangover.
It's like, Scooter, what hadn't already been said? I mean, I'm confused as having an open date and what you say to them. I mean, what haven't you said? What should you have said to them? Not to even be at this point, Rick, as a coach.
You're right. Look, they were
There's
a three-game winning streak, right? Getting ready for Incarnate Word Nichols, getting ready for an open date. I mean, go in there and give it a doggone, just a bull rush effort, and it wasn't there. Let me throw this out at you. What Scooter Board?
Whoa.
What?
Bull rush effort.
Well, give a bull rush effort. They didn't.
Oh, okay.
No,
I
give
was
a bull
gonna
rush
say,
effort.
what
No,
game
no,
were
no,
you
I wasn't
watching?
watching that one.
I
All right.
watched it.
All that rushing yards for HCU. Guess who was missing still? Fourth game in a row. Micah Davey, Tristan Driggers went out. All right. Boogsy Sevilla also out. They're three leading tacklers. How much do you put on that? Next man up ain't working.
No, maybe the next
some
man
of them
up
will
ain't-
walk on.
Davey didn't play the week before.
I know.
So, he's the best player on that team.
I'm just playing. There's no doubt he is.
What is the prognosis for him?
Supposedly, after the open date, Incarnate Word. He should be ready. But it's week to week. Now, Driggers went out. They're like the Saints. They're kind of a little bit dropping like fire. Look,
Yeah, but at least Saints played hard.
they played hard. You're right about that.
Yeah.
Houston Christian is an up-and-comer. They are. They're rising, if you will.
Rick, please,
They're
man.
rising.
Come on, man. Please, man.
They're leading the conference.
Please,
I mean,
man. That's
but
not
this
good.
loss is
That's
just
not good if they lead the
inexcusable. I
conference.
keep
That's not
putting to
good.
that, and I know Gary Goff is probably saying the same thing to his team this week. It's inexcusable. You got to play better than that when you're in this situation where this program wants to go.
What are right? Do they need to reconnect with this team, or does this team need tough love?
They need Micah Davey back.
But
Rick,
Micah Davey can't
keep
score
you
points
from
though.
playing hard.
He can't score points. He can help.
Offensively, Clifton McDowell re-injured that finger, slammed it, went out of the game, came back in the game. He won 1 for 12. Obviously, he couldn't do it. I get all that. I get it. And look, Cam Six-Killer, he's a great young kid, but he's just not dynamic enough to get out of a 27-9 hole. He's just not.
No.
He's a reserve quarterback.
He wasn't awful. He was
kind
of okay.
He
Made
was
a few
okay.
plays.
Yeah, but not dynamic enough to bring you back. Okay.
I just feel bad. For
I know
Gary
we're jumping
Goff.
on. It seems like we're pounding on them.
No,
and they're going
we're
into an
not, but
open
it's just
week.
They deserve it.
Kinda, kinda. I guess we can get we can criticize college players because they're getting money, right? That's Hobbs. That's Hobbs. All right.
Not that you
Alabama and Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt.
I don't even want to.
Vanderbilt. We don't have enough time,
I'm
so we
gonna
got
hold
to
my
break.
remarks for that
We're
one,
going to do
Rick.
that when we come back. The
Wow.
Shocker in Nashville when we come back. Stay right there.
Hey, mister, are you a roto-rooter plumber?
Guilty.
Did you fix what flooded my house?
Sure did.
Toilet overflow?
Nope.
Pipe break?
Getting warmer.
Busted water heater?
Nailed it.
How long can you hold your breath? Is that your real hair? What's the birds and the bees? Do you know where my grandma is?
You know, I don't know.
What's next?
Wrapping up the water cleanup.
You do that too?
We do both.
Fair enough.
Call Roto-Rooter for plumbing and water cleanup. Yeah, we do both.
Locally owned Roto-Rooter of Southwest Louisiana does it all. Plumbing, drain cleaning, and water cleanup.
I love being an adult because bringing a fruit platter to a party takes on a whole new meaning. Don't tell anyone it's store-bought. Simply Spiked. It's getting juicy.
What's bugging you? Is it ants? They're crazy, tiny, irritating pests outside trying to get in. At J&J, we offer weapons to locate, eliminate, and prevent their entering your home or business. Let us take care of what's bugging you. Contact us today for a free inspection.
It's good. The Miller Lights win the big game.
You're right, Luke. Miller Lite is less filling
And tastes great.
Wait, is this a dream?
No, Luke. This is Miller Lite commercial.
Welcome in. Glad to have you hanging with us. We're coming to you from our new home, our new broadcast
Yes,
home. That would
we
be
love it.
Caesars Sportsbook at Horseshoe Lake Charles. We're in the patio area. Live screens, all the stats and all the spreads and the numbers from Vegas
it's brand
Wise
new.
guys,
It's
all
nice.
right here. We're loving the vibe. We're loving the vibe
It's
here.
really nice.
We do have a little construction going on
We
in
do,
the
we
background.
do,
They're working
we
on
do.
some
But
escalators.
it's not gonna
or something.
stop us,
But
though.
that's okay because we got music going on too.
It's not gonna
Everything
stop us.
that goes with Caesars, when you think of Caesars, is down here. Don't forget though, the Bruise Brothers is right next door.
Right there.
Friday night karaoke, right up Hobbs
Really?
Alley. Weren't you a karaoke expert at one time?
What?
Karaoke on Friday
You don't
night.
want me near Mike.
Don't know. I know.
Oh my goodness.
You might want to take that one off. You can test the mic as an amateur, but on Saturday, Bruise Brothers has live band.
Really?
So then you let the pros come in, right? So the
Wonderful.
amateurs on Friday, Saturday night, Bruise Brothers have live band, and you can let the pros in.
Wonderful.
All right. Before we get to LSU and Ole Miss, we all
we
been
have
waiting for
to?
this game. Alabama goes to Vanderbilt. Now, I mentioned that McNeese needed the open date about as bad as Nick Saban needs a quote retraction. This apparently was a few years ago, maybe. I don't know where they dug this out.
I think it was
Recent?
I think it was earlier this year. It wasn't this week.
Saban.
But it was,
Yeah.
I'm paraphrasing, but it's a quote. The easiest place to play in the SEC is Vanderbilt.
Is Vanderbilt.
thing,
He said it.
That
Own
was,
it.
To me, part of the story was that Alabama fans outnumbered them 3 or 4 to 1
Yeah.
in Vanderbilt's home
In
stadium. It was a packed stadium.
It was.
And 3/4 of it was crimson.
It only holds like, what, mid-40s?
was.
It's not a huge stadium.
No, it's not. It's not.
But
It's not big.
Vanderbilt is finally expanding it
Oh,
and,
my
and
goodness.
modernizing it.
All right.
But it's
Couple of questions. Did Jalen Milroe lose the Heisman? And did Kalen DeBoer drop down a few notches? in the old Nick Saban meter.
I'm going to say
Kalen
no to no. No on both of them.
Okay.
No on both of them.
We'll see.
Well,
I'll say no on both of them.
Yeah, he could get back in.
The odds makers have him down now.
Yeah, he could get back in it.
It was Vandy. That's what hurt him.
He will survive
Yeah.
this, most likely. But he is finding the dark side of one of the best jobs, the best job.
You're talking about DeBoer now, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You don't lose
Not to Vandy.
a game like that.
No.
No. They were down.
They were.
20-7 at one point. I mean, it's just, it's
I've never
unbelievable.
seen the defense play as bad, Rick.
Oh, my
But
God.
everybody
I've never seen the defense play as
outside
bad.
the state of Alabama, and part of that state, the Auburn fans, they were all Commodores.
Oh, yeah.
Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. That was no fluke.
No, they outplayed them, Scooter.
They outplayed them.
They
from
outplayed them.
start to finish.
They did.
No, you're right. You're right.
I mean,
you're right.
Clark Lee, the Vanderbilt coach, that's one of the best game plans I have ever seen.
No.
I
give
mean,
him all the credit.
I mean, it was like a little carrot on a stick.
Yeah.
Every time Alabama thought they were getting back in the game, he had a little surprise.
Look, credit Milroe, Kevin, credit Milroe, and this phenom, this 17-year-old receiver.
Can you believe that?
Just
That's
making
2 weeks
plays.
in a row.
Ryan
2
Williams.
weeks in a row, Rick.
They came
17
back.
years
They
old.
came back.
They did.
And got it within a touchdown or 5
They
points.
did.
But
5
what
points.
happened?
5 points.
Vanderbilt, they
Every
couldn't
time.
stop Vanderbilt to getting that first down or even a
Rick.
second. They could have won the game if they would have stopped them.
A little
But they couldn't
dumpy
stop
little
Vanderbilt's offense.
quarterback from
Yeah.
New Mexico military.
Oh, my God.
Time of possession, Rick. That's what killed Bama.
It was
Bama didn't have the ball enough to score.
It was like 40
That
to
was
20.
That was the game,
Exactly.
Rick. That was the game,
That
man.
was unbelievable.
They kept the ball from probably the most explosive offensive team in college football.
We're getting a Vanderbilt
Kept
helmet.
it from.
We're
No,
going
we're
to get
not.
a Vanderbilt
No,
helmet.
we're not.
You
No,
should
we're
be
not.
thoroughly
No,
embarrassed. You have
oh, my
criticized,
goodness.
unloved, underappreciated
Horrible.
Vanderbilt for
Horrible.
decades.
Criticized. Worse.
They were.
All he's done is made fun.
He's made
I have,
fun.
Scooter. And Scooter, you know it yourself,
So have
Scooter.
I.
You have covered them, Scooter, for years. They were the worst team in the SEC.
We're going to
They've
track
always-
Vanderbilt
they've
games
always
from
been.
now on.
They
We're
have
talking
always
Vandy
been the
football from
all right,
now
all
on.
right, let me throw this at you. You realize LSU got to play Vanderbilt.
Oh, good point. Get ready for that. All right. Speaking of LSU, let's quickly
Watch
go
it,
to Ole
Scooter.
Miss. All right, look. Saturday
Ole Miss.
night, everybody's,
Wow.
it's what, number 13 versus number 9. Ole
Yeah.
Miss coming off a rebound game against South Carolina. Dart looks better this defense.
He does.
This could be LSU's strength, which is offense, against Ole Miss, that defensive front
not
seven.
sure.
I am.
I don't know.
I am. I think Ole
Well,
Miss's defense is for real.
I think LSU's offense is good enough.
I think so too. No
You know,
question. No question.
Good enough. But I'm not sure it's a grinded out offense. Now, they are much better on the short, intermediate passing game than the big strike.
Yes.
As opposed to last
Yes,
year.
yes.
But I mean, Kelly was talking about it Monday that, but when you got a chance to score, you got to score. You can't worry how long you've held the ball. But you know, 3 big upsets in the last 2 weeks.
Holy smokes.
Kentucky over Ole Miss 2 weeks ago. Arkansas over Tennessee. And then Vandy over Alabama.
Aggies over Missouri.
All were almost 2-1 time of possession.
2-1
Aggies
time of
over
possession.
Missouri was not an upset.
My thing that
I'm
bothers
with
me,
you on that. It was on paper. I'm with you
The
on
thing
that.
that
Go ahead.
bothers me, Rick, when you look at Ole Miss, Kiffin is going to always have something that we haven't seen that he's going to pull out. His play calling is just above everybody else's, man. That's what he loves to take chances. And I'm telling you, when he do it, Rick,
So you're
he do
most
it big.
concerned about LSU's secondary.
Oh,
clearly.
most definitely, Rick.
Clearly.
Kiffin
And
knows
they,
that too.
Yeah.
He knows that. He's
kinda-
coming at him, I promise you.
They use the open date to re-examine their rotations. They're trying to go streak with numbers. They apparently think they have a guy or maybe a player who's a first down player, second down player, third down player.
You're
Yeah,
exactly right.
they needed to use this open date
And it's
to work.
very young.
And they did. They did.
I'm just, you know, you got to
By
give
my
LSU.
count, they'll be starting 3
Hey,
freshmen.
Thursday. Save all that probing
I've got a lot more, Rick.
Thursday we'll have
more.
keys to LSU and Ole Miss.
Yes.
Final round of SoundOff coming back.
He takes the handoff. It's a reverb.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment.
Dave's back on.
Coors Light. Choose chill.
J&J Exterminating is here for you with our water damage sanitation treatments and wood protective borate treatments. There is no charge for home evaluations. Contact your local J&J Exterminating professional.
Now's the perfect time to enjoy your amazing backyard. Unless you have a mosquito problem, contact the experts at J&J Exterminating and take advantage of $50 off initial service. Make this summer the best ever with J&J Exterminating.
J&J Exterminating. Yeah.
Hey, mister, did you fix what flooded my house?
Sure did.
Busted water heater?
Nailed it.
What's next?
Wrapping up the water cleanup.
You do that too?
We do both.
Fair enough.
Call Roto-Rooter for plumbing and water cleanup. Yeah, we do both.
Locally owned Roto-Rooter of Southwest Louisiana does it all. Plumbing, drain cleaning, and water cleanup. Final round of SoundOff. What a welcome week laid out by Caesar Sportsbook.
No doubt.
Horseshoe Lake Charles, welcoming us into our new home here. Red carpet treatment.
Always,
I apologize for Guidry on the far end with the Atlanta Falcons colors all of a sudden, but
no,
that was
man,
last
no,
week.
no, not at all, not at all.
We appreciate the red carpet
me,
treatment.
man. See? No.
This is
God.
Caesar Sportsbook, the iconic brand, right? Teaming up with the iconic brand of SoundOff, celebrating
Yes.
our what? Our 3-0?
30th
year.
That's a long time, Rick.
We were babies when we started.
That's
babies.
a long
All right,
time,
gentlemen,
man.
quick exit
Wow.
for the Houston Astros from the MLB playoffs.
Can you believe that? How
Where,
many years
where,
has that
where do
been?
they go from here? And one of the things that's out there is, was this the last time Astros have we seen Alex Bregman there?
Yeah.
Why is it such
I don't
a
know.
How long has
foregone-
he been there?
Why
He's
is
been there a
it-
while. Oh, yeah.
I think said it was his
Eighth?
What,
sixth,
eighth,
no,
ninth,
sixth, seventh
eighth,
year.
seventh
Seems
year?
like a decade.
Seemed longer than that, Scooter.
You know, we've had him on our show a few times.
Yes, we have.
Is he gone? Could they?
Why is the assumption he's not coming back?
I don't know his contract
He's
situation.
he's a free agent.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of, he's very popular.
He's
in
a star,
Houston.
but he's not a superstar.
No.
He is, and he's a star player, but he's not.
And Houston is a place
he's
that
not,
I know is close to where he went to school at. I mean, you would think that would be the ideal place for him to stay, honestly.
Well, look, but remember, I'm wrong, baseball boy. In the middle here. All right.
It's all about
The
money,
Houston Astros have a history.
I didn't say that.
Verlander,
I didn't say
Correa, Garrett Cole,
Yeah.
George Springer, guys that they've had, superstar players. They let kind of just go in the wind. They let them go.
Remember Bagwell?
Come on. Yeah, but he was
I
there for
remember
a long,
that guy,
long
man.
time.
I met
he
him, man.
he
I met him,
finished
yeah.
there,
I met him, man.
I'm
That's a
just
good
saying.
guy.
I look.
With Bagwell one time to Cabo.
I met him, man. Great guy, man. God.
And give it up for Major League Baseball, especially the Dodgers and
I know.
Padres. I mean, we got and the Phillies and Mets. I mean,
wow.
I'll give it to baseball. When it's postseason, my gosh, it's great.
Did you happen to watch that Phillies-Mets game Sunday?
All the home runs, and
Yeah.
it was just incredible.
That was one of the best baseball games.
It
I've
was
ever seen.
incredible, and it's
Scooter
just going
loves
to
his
continue
baseball,
on.
too.
That's Guidry. It's Hobbs.
Always.
This is Saro from Caesar Sportsbook. SoundOff. We'll see you next time, everybody.